People, energy. Watford versus Liverpool, people. Countdown begins. One love to the Twitch gang. Follow, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Come on. Sorry, I'm just shouting for no reason now, folks.
You always use that accurate red light defending. I think it's like
Oh, yeah, we live? People deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for tuning back in each and every time. I hope everyone's doing well and safe. I hope everyone's in good spirits. Now, you've got Watford against Liverpool, Liverpool against Watford. Unfortunately, as you can see with the picture here, we've got them in the wrong places, but this was the best picture I could find. I can't even lie to you lot. I might change it up because obviously it's directly being a hypocrite sort of to the scoreline or the scoreboard. But yeah, welcome to the Watford versus Liverpool Live Watch along with myself. Hopefully everyone's doing well and safe. Good morning to those of you like myself over here in the UK. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and in some cases, good night. You know, please make sure you're following and subscribing. Please make sure you're opening up another tab on whatever browser you're watching me, and you're setting a reminder on YouTube because after this, it's Brentford versus Chelsea live from 5 p.m. Tomorrow, I'll be back for Newcastle against Spurs on Twitch as well. So again, make sure you're not only checking the Twitch schedules, but setting your reminders. And as a neutral, I hope it's a good game of football. I can't lie to you lot though, folks. I am going to change up the background just because it's weirding me out, people. So it must be weirding you lot out. Maybe I've just drawn unnecessary attention to it, but you know, it takes 30 seconds to find a better picture and see what we can do there. You know, Ismail Assar, you know, Sarr and Salah. I don't mind this one. Just so I can find it. Let me call it Sarr Salah. But with that, go to my images, go all the way down. Where are we? So there it is. Change that up quickly, folks, man. Let's change that one up. Oh, doing way too much there. Right, doing Salah a bit dirty there with the picture, but it's cool, man. Everything good. I mean, it looks like he wants to bang me. Looks like I upset him, I rattled him, and he wants to fight me in this picture. But yeah, man, quick little switch up. Let's go with that, man. We're back again, man. Watch along was lit yesterday. PSG got lucky. G1, I appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who was locked in for that watch along, and it was in it. As I said, Sir Alex Ferguson inspired. PSG were clearly just playing on. That game was just playing on until PSG won. I mean, again, I'm still rattled about that, you know, and I had to, you know, I don't understand how that's a penalty. Like, again, you was there. Everyone saw it. How on earth that's you can't? I've been saying it. You look, I sound like a broken record. You can't defend in any league or any competition. There's no point defending nowadays, anyways. And when you see stuff like that, defending is gone now. Defending is over. The art of defending is finished. You're gonna see 11 attacking players now. There's no point defending. You know, you try and block a shot. Your arms are naturally coming with you. You know, you're giving away penalties. The man is. It's been headed onto his arm. Like he's going to defend. The guy's headed it onto his arm. What do you want man to do? You know, it's complete corruption at its finest, man. But I mean, it's better that PSG did win. Pardon me. That PSG did win because it was looking a bit shaky, you know. It was looking very, very shaky in that. So yeah, and the question marks are still out for Pochettino. I can't lie, man. It was far from a convincing victory, if I'm completely honest with you. Far from it, the furthest thing from it, really and truly. But they live. It is what it is, people. And in relation to the lineup, you can see the lineup below me. But let me get it on screen for you guys early doors. 1 second, because I need to open up my other tab. There we have it. Where are we? Let's quick plug at that. Where is it gone? Let's start with the home sides, people. You got to be respectful. Let's start with the home side. Obviously, where Watford are concerned, folks, as you lot can see here. Wait, as it? Yeah, I can change up both of them now. That's fantastic. Foster, Rose, Ikong, Messina, Cathcart, Sissoko, Firmino, Sarr, Dennis, Hernandez, Kuchka complete Watford's 11. And to be fair, Chicho Hernandez, quite a decent player. You know, Firmino converted into a fullback. I know Sarr, Liverpool fans will remember Sarr full well and what he did to them and kind of ruined a bit of their season when he did, you know. So again, they cannot underestimate them. And to be fair, I'm sure Liverpool, you know, want to hit back. And Liverpool are obviously impacted with a couple of their players not being able to get called up, especially the South American ones. So that's where Liverpool are concerned. I'll leave the Watford. I'll leave Watford up there for a second, and obviously I'll switch it up and get into other stuff for you lot people as we go on. So yeah, one love to everyone that's at this Watford versus Liverpool watch along. And I know Ismail Sarr is someone that's bound to be gaining admirers and people starting to look at him and take him in and wonder, can he step up? I like him a lot. I liked him when he was playing at Rennes. I can't lie. There was a World Cup around them times. I think he didn't have the best of World Cups. Neither did Werner, because I remember Werner specifically in that tournament. He's still not really developed. Love for asking me that, Tino. How you feeling, DJ? I'm easy, man. You know, it was a lit stream last night. You know, again, I'm appreciative to have the support network and the fan base of you lot. You lot always support it. So I'm just ready to take on the day, to be fair with you. You know, we've got a bit of content to get through after this. Like I said, Brentford against Chelsea tomorrow. Depending on my football match might get cancelled. If my football match gets cancelled, then I'm trying to do a watch along for Everton versus West Ham. If not, then it's just a Newcastle Spurs affair. And obviously, at some point tomorrow, I think I've got it scheduled for 7 p.m. on YouTube. We need to do a preview for Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. On that topic as well, you know, Monday's another day for watch alongs. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Definitely going to get Budge, Coach Gerald Lammy. You know, couple collabs next week for you guys. Obviously, we've got Champions League. It's you know, there's literally something every day. You know, 4 of the 5 working days, I've got content, watch-alongs, people. Thursday, I don't know if I'll do any watch-alongs for Europa League and that, but Arsenal play on Friday, Arsenal play on Monday. You've got Champions League on Tuesday and Wednesday, so it's due to be lit. It's due to be a good one. So as I said, thank you for your continued support. Salah finna deliver some FPL points. Hopefully, you know, it's about time he needs to. I say about time, you know, he's one of them. If he's not doing it every week, we're on to him, really. It's one of them ones, if I'm completely honest, but we move. You're right on that. Moving away from these lots lineup, and obviously, cheeky plug of this, people. Please make sure you're at Brentford versus Brentford against Chelsea. Sorry, one love to the 5 people, 6 including myself, who have hit the like button on that. You know, it helps with the engagement. And again, I've dropped the link there for you guys. But away from that, looking at Liverpool's lineup now. The first one is obviously there's no Alisson. You've got that Killer guy in goal. You've got Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Milner, Keita, Mane, Salah, Firmino. So apart from the goalie and, you know, Fabinho not being there, there's nothing changed really. And to be honest with you, you can never underestimate Fabinho's contribution to the team and all of those sort of things. But I think the only real big question mark is Alisson. Now, Watford, if I'm them, have some opportunity, shoot. How good is this keeper getting a look in goal, really? Feel a bit sorry for Joe Gomez and Canute, because obviously they're having to be patient, because you've got Matip, who's doing quite well for Liverpool, and, you know, Virgil van Dijk, if fit, he's playing ahead of everyone. He's a class above. On the bench, Williams, Jota, Temiskas, Origi, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Minamino, Gomez, you know, Canute and Adrian, as stated, people. So yeah, it's quite a strong lineup regardless, people, and where Liverpool are concerned. Simple as that. So yeah, man, that's where Liverpool are concerned. PSG got mad lucky. I have to bring that one up again. Mad lucky, broski. Extremely lucky. What's going on in the world of football, or where football is concerned as well, folks? 20 minutes until kickoff, folks, for what it's worth. Yesterday, well, there's a lot of Tottenham stuff coming out. I don't want to bore you lot here with Tottenham-ish, but Daniel X had something. Vieira's had something to say. Daniel X. Maybe that could be something. Speaks on Daniel Ek, that could be something. Let's copy and paste that article, but I don't think it's relevant to this. Give it a couple minutes. We'll get a poll started, people. Man said, fell asleep midstream. How was the PSG game? I wish I had that luxury. No cutting edge from PSG, really and truly. I've got more, I've got more praise for, without being condescending, I've got more praise for Ange. I think they got absolutely zanged for the goal the second goal, the penalty where Mbappe scored. I think that's never a penalty. The goal they conceded, keeper gave away an unnecessary corner. But other than that, I think man to a man, they worked well. They were quite difficult to break down defensively. They showed that they can be a threat on the counter. They took their chances, and I think they gave a good account of themselves, and it was reflected in the scoreline. Where PSG are concerned, heavy amounts of possession, no real cutting edge. Like for me, only Verratti, Mbappe, and Rafinha really look on it. I can't lie, their depth is shit. Like again, Diallo at left back, it's not levels. Dagba didn't do much. Kimpembe wasn't bad, but when you've got Kimpembe, Diallo, Dagba and Kijer or whatever his name is, you're playing out from the back's going to be terrible, really and truly. It was absolutely poor. I know Herrera played well, and I wouldn't have taken him off, and Danilo ended up scoring, but I didn't understand that. At a point, PSG are chasing the game with those two individuals on the pitch, so it was all right, man. Definitely a better game than many would have thought when you obviously are missing, the South American boys. No, not that Keylor Navas is going to start, but there's no Navas. There's no Marquinhos, who they missed badly yesterday. Neymar, obviously, they're going to miss him. Lionel Messi, all of these sort of guys. I'm probably missing out someone. Pardon me, Di Maria. So excluding that, yeah, man, that's what I've got to say on that game, really, if I'm completely honest with you. I mean, why is Leicester Manchester United not at 5:30 or not the game now? How that's not on how that's not being televised? That's a shame. As you lot know, Liverpool are second with 15 points. They win today, it could set them up perfectly. And we all remember next game for Liverpool is against Manchester United. So if I remember correctly, so again, you need to, not that you need to, but you need to. It'd be ideal to just take through points, give yourself that insurance and whatnot. Is where it is. Hey, big up to Raz, aka Twitch account Razzle, because I think my YouTube, if people try to post links, it don't come up on that. You won't get it to be able to post, but you're seeing it in the junk folder. He's coming up with some good little things to try out, man. Apparently, Bobby Firmino is looking sharp in the warm up. Crazy. And I mean, despite the absentees, it's quite a strong lineup from Liverpool, if I'm honest with you. Apparently, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is back fit, folks. Big up Claudio Ranieri, football heritage and all them things. Watch Poch say, and I can't lie, shaky, man. Overcomplicated things, probably too defensive. Like, I called all the subs. I was like, you're going to have to change these fullbacks. Go with Hakimi and Bernat. You need to bring on Wijnaldum. Like, I don't know. Poch is just overcomplicating things, in my opinion. Just keep it simple. One love to the Nightbot. For extra live streams and videos, subscribe to me on YouTube, and he's provided the link. Or she, I actually don't know what the Nightbot is, man. In today's day and age, you label things, you can cancel me and that. So it is what it is. 15 minutes until kickoff. Can't hear what Jurgen Klopp is saying. Can you lot still hear me? I think so. But undoubtedly, sorry people, I took out the mic, so I think I can still hear you, but I can't hear myself. Uncharacteristically, Jurgen Klopp, he's in a good mood, but I don't see the laughing and smiling. He looks like he's coming for business today. And to be honest with you, the first fixture after an international break is terrible. Now, I know Liverpool have the depth, and Trent didn't go off with it for international duty. Forgive me if I'm wrong. But yeah, you have to wonder how much this takes out of the legs physically. and all of these sort of things. So it's something to be wary of, if I'm honest with you. Just something to bear in mind. Just something to bear in mind. Subscribe with Amazon Prime for free to support the channel. Come on. Appreciative of that. One love to everyone who has subscribed. I know he's at 44. We're at 41. So, yeah, I think a couple subs must have ran out. But nonetheless, appreciative of it, man. And everyone that's following and resubscribing and all of these sort of things. You know, I can't lie. We're really trying to attack Twitch aggressively, and we're actually progressing, man. Thanks to you lot, you know. Last month was a good month on Twitch, analytically, financially as well, and it all gets put back into the channel and improving and improving and improving. So I appreciate that. Let's keep supporting the thing. Watch the ads when you can and all these sort of things. I don't even know if ads on Twitch play when you watch the replays, people, but yeah, it is what it is. Oh, sorry, folks. Sorry, folks. Feels like there's something going on with my wife. Mom, what time do you coming? Oh, these BT guys, bro. Sorry, folks, man. Hey, anyone who works for BT, anyone who works for BT, tell them DG said, suck your man, man. You lot are shit. Because stop telling people you lot are gonna come. You lot are gonna come and fix people's internet and do. No, I'm not lagging. Stop telling people you're gonna come fix people's internet and you suddenly, you know, they're not coming and things like that. Did you get time to check out the Twitch panels? No, bro. When? I went to my bed after the live stream yesterday. But yeah, fuck BT, man. They're all shit as well, man. But if you're with BT, leave them, innit? Unless you got a little deal and whatnot. Forget all of that, though, man. Apparently, UK and Republic Island, the United Kingdom's joint bid for 2030 with the Republic of Ireland is reportedly set to be rejected, folks. You know, if I read out some of what the paper talk is saying, people just reading it out to you lot as you lot see the lineup. Once again, where Liverpool are concerned, Keher, I can't say his name, Kilner, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Milner, Keita, Mane, Salah, Firmino. And where Watford are concerned, people, you've got Foster, Rose, Nkog, Messina, Cathcart, Sissoko, Firmino, Sarr, Dennis, Hernandez, and Kuchka. But yeah, looking at a couple paper talks and what people are saying, just reading it out to you, like while you lot are reading the lineups and getting yourselves whatever. 12 minutes until kickoff, people. The United Kingdom's joint World Cup 2030 bid with the Republic of Ireland is set to be rejected by UEFA. Apparently, Premier League Chief Executive Richard Masters remains under pressure for his handling of the Newcastle takeover, with numerous clubs still angry at being kept in the dark. So this is just random paper articles, people. So yeah, that's that. Apparently, Cristiano Ronaldo has told Ole Gunnar Solskjaer he is fit to start every Premier League game. Apparently, Lewandowski could be going to Manchester City, people, according to his agent. And today I saw that he wants to join Real Madrid. You know, how's it going to work having Benzema and Lewandowski? It don't make sense. But fair play, it'd be quite the move, really. You know, it's Lewandowski would say no, people. Nothing wrong with that at all. What else is going on? Gary Neville has predicted that Mohamed Salah will still leave Anfield for one of the three major European clubs. Apparently, Barcelona have been predicted to finish 5th by a supercomputer in La Liga this year. Pep Guardiola could soon reunite with Lewandowski after the striker revealed Man City could be his next club. After the striker's agent, apologies. Apparently, Declan Rice has been urged to snub a move to a top 6 side by Jack Wilshere in favour of remaining at West Ham. That's silly. You know, we're not a top 6 side. We don't have money for Declan Rice. I would love Declan Rice. The problem is, yeah, I think he's better on the ball than people give him credit for. But I can't lie, man. 50 million plus is a bit steep for a player that, I can't lie, I don't think he's good enough on the ball. I don't think that justifies, apart from the English premium and the player he could be, it justifies, you know, what he brings to the table on a football field. I think you can get that cheaper. I can't lie. I do think at some point in his career, he's going to revert to a centre half. And I think he'll make a really good one, if I'm honest with you. Apparently, Gerrard hasn't completely shut the door down to Newcastle's job. Apparently, FIFA is planning a crackdown on agents being allowed to represent both the player and a club in deals, in a move that would see the intermediaries lose out of tens of millions of pounds. Apparently, one of Britain's most prominent black actors, Dave Harewood, has said he was on the verge of buying his first ever England shirt before the team's players were subjected to racial abuse. Yeah, man, I don't think. Well, I've only bought one England shirt my whole life, to David Beckham. But it's very hard. So that's that where the rumors are concerned, people. That's what in relation to better yet what Sky Sports is saying. Apparently, Dani Alves has offered himself to Barcelona, folks. Let me read this one out to you. Apparently, if Barcelona need me, they just have to call. Apparently, he's gone on to say, and it's Dani Alves, the best right back there ever has been. I don't care about what other guys at Bayern Munich were on. Listen, Dani Alves is the guy, and he's the perfect wingman. You're not trying to go to the club with Lahm and whatnot. It would sound very opportunistic to say Barcelona need me now, he said. I always said that I left because I saw things were not the way I thought they should be. You never want to see everything that has ended up happening since I've left. I said that when Barca need me and want me, I would be at their disposal, regardless of where I am. The affection, love, and respect I have for this club is too much. If Barca think they need me, they just have to call me. I still think I can contribute anywhere, but more at Barca because of the number of young players they have now. And he said he has no plans for recruitment. He said, I always look for a club that allows me to compete with the greats, fight for titles, and be decisive wherever I am. Let's remember King Dani Alves got gold at the Olympics to go with everything as well. He also said, I do not consider another scenario that is not this. It was for this reason that I chose Sevilla, Barcelona, and all the places where I went. I want to bring a winning, fighting, and conscious mentality wherever I go, people. So yeah, he's not lying there. What have we got here, people? Apparently, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has called on Rashford to focus on football, and Rashford apparently is in the squad for the game today. I'm not too sure I agree with any of this, because let's think about it logically. With respect to Marcus Rashford, I do think these things are to his heart. But do you think Rashford is writing letters? Do you think Rashford is the one that's probably come up? He might have had the idea, but do you think he put the feasibility into what he's doing, feeding the homeless and all these things? Whether it's his mother, his brothers, his advisors, you've got them to do it. And why can't you focus on things? You know, he's a footballer for 15 years max. He may be a bit more because he come on the scene when he's a young kid. What he does is going to impact things. You know, what he does, if he can just save one person, because if Rashford weren't good at football, what would his life be saying? He would, with respect to him, you know, again, there's certain circumstantial things. And I think it's a very big luxury for someone like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to say prioritize football. And to be honest with you, as long as he's applying himself from 9 to 5 at the training ground, he's entitled to do whatever the hell he wants. Let's be a bit serious. I hate stuff like this. Again, to be fair to Ole, I might be taking things out of context, but he said, I know that maybe you should focus on football and stop talking, Ollie. I know that we will see the best of Marcus in years to come. He has done remarkable things at a young age, but he's now coming into the best age for a footballer, and he's learning, getting more experience. He has time to reflect on what he has done off the pitch as well, because he has done some fantastic things. And now to maybe prioritize his football and focus on football, because he's got a challenge on his hands here at Manchester United. And I think, well, there's very few things deeper than football. Fucking kids being allowed to play, racial and biases and all of these things. And do you think Rashford can focus on football? Are we forgetting what happened in the Euros? You know, shut up, man. You know, it's a big luxury for you to just waffle about United in England, and these are big things. These are things that got him into this position. But let's be serious, man. You know, I'm not even going to read the rest. I think it's it's a privilege to just say shit like that. It's effing stupid. But moving on from any of that, one love to everybody that's tuned in. I hope everyone's doing well and safe. Unfortunately, I've just muted myself there. We're back. Let me make a timestamp, because that might be stuff that could potentially, quote unquote, be clipped up. So let's say from 18 to 25. Oli tells Rashford, focus on football. Dani Alves, Barcelona return. Call it that. But make content where it is 4 minutes until kickoff, people. In terms of predictions, we ain't even got that in. I'm going to go with 2-0 Liverpool. I'm going to go 2-0. Yesterday, I would have said 3. I'm going to go with 2-0 Liverpool. I just think Liverpool will do the business today. If I'm honest with you, like someone said, Mohamed Salah will be on crud, will be doing his thing. Let's get a poll going. Let me get a poll in. Pardon me. Score predictions. Them in for you lot. Let's go 1-0 LFC. 2-1 LFC. 1-1. Let's go with 2-1 Liverpool, 2-1 Watford, and 1-0 Watford. There's just, you could have a lot more options, obviously. Make sure you're all in voting, people. I'm going to put that to 3 minutes because it will put us in time with actually, if we set it to 5, we'll be all right. You know, if that ends in 5 minutes, you know, big up to Ranieri and Klopp embracing each other. That's what it's about. 2 Premier League winners taking in each other. You know, Ranieri done the business. Big up to Watford. You know, Watford, obviously, their training ground's right next to Arsenal. So I would like them to stay in the division, even though they've got 2 ex-spuds in their team. To be fair with you, I've met Danny Rose. I actually like Danny Rose. He's a cool guy, man. Actual cool guy. Some of these footballers are snooty. And I mean, the footballers I've come across, bare humble. Like, I haven't met many. I've met, Townsend. Zola's an ex-footballer, but I've met, Townsend. I mean, not the ones on Zoom, but Townsend, Antonio, 2 cool guys. Troy Parrott, Rose, Bale, I could see now Rangers cool, Javinho. You know, Javinho was, man, just out here, all his money sharing. He didn't give a crap, but he was out here. But yeah, man, I ain't met many. But yeah, man, what you lot saying, man? Big up yourself, Shakib. Come on. Rose and Sissoko class acts. Watford need to spam hella shots on that keeper or whatever his name is. Trust. I mean, we've all played Sunday League. When the first thing what your manager says when he might watch the warm up of a keeper and say, "Hey, mate, get onto him." You know, Watford again. I don't know how mad the atmosphere is at Watford, but get on top of Liverpool. Make the 12th man count. Get on top of that keeper. He's making a debut now. Even if he's man of the match, he's probably going to get dropped out when Alisson plays. But this is how you elevate yourself. This is how maybe you get a move. This is how maybe you might keep Alisson out of the team. This is how you might even move ahead of Adrian in the pecking order, which he probably is. Now, I'm sure this guy's played at international level for Wales or something like that as well. This young keeper should really do my research on the guy. Really, how do you spell his name? Yeah, he's like Irish or Welsh or something like that. Forgive me. 22 years of age. He looks a lot older than that. So yeah, you're not gonna get too many of these opportunities. So go and show your worth in a game like this today. Yeah, he's Irish. Apologies. He's played a couple of games. 2 minutes until kickoff. Get your predictions and things in, people. Let me view the results where we're at currently. 75% of you are saying 2-1 in Liverpool's favour. 25 went with 1-0 to Liverpool. No one's voted on a draw. No one's voted on a Watford win in any capacity, folks. Bit sad. Fabinho is a big miss. Big miss. But saying that, that's still a good midfield to choose from, man. I got Henderson, Milner, and Keita in that midfield. Now, I know Milner's legs are starting to probably go because he is looking like he's off the pace a tiny bit in games. Keita, I mean, he's not going to justify that price tag. I mean, there must be an inquest into Ndombele, Keita, and Pepe. Serious acts of fraud. And you've got Henderson, who, you know, he does his thing, and you've got that front three, and you've got Trent, who basically plays as a striker. You know, he's just running forward. Ox needs to leave Liverpool. He's had a bad downfall. Yeah, bro. But even that, like, I hear you. But this is why I agree with you, because there's no Fabinho. This is his peak for Ox. You know, you're not playing. You could, you know, a lot of people are saying Ox needs to probably become a fullback. You're not playing ahead of Trent. You're not getting in centre midfield ahead of these, man. Now, if Milner calls it a day, Keita says, I want to leave, then things can happen, people. But it is what it is. Away from all of that, though, we've actually had kickoff now. Apologies, people. Let's get the timer and everything going. And we're off, folks. We're off. We're into this. Don't know why the timer isn't showing on my screen on BT, but we're going, man. Ox is just ish. Dilly dilly dong effect. Come on. Man said Milner needs his inhaler after 45 minutes. 2-1 Watford. I mean, you're never gonna vote for Liverpool. I respect the United allegiances. Hopefully it's a good game, man. You know, I don't just want to see a Liverpool battering. If it is to be that, can Mo Salah get all the goals? We've got fantasy leagues to think about. Firmino to Salah. Salah gets it back to Firmino. Firmino. Trent, first cross into the box. Dealt with temporarily by Watford. Henderson. Robertson. Mane is falling to Salah here. It might be 1-0 already. Oh, is he offside? I don't think the offside flags come. But Salah has cracked it against the post early doors with his right peg, showing man from early. And I don't think he's offside for what it's worth. Let's see in the replay. Exactly. Had that. Oh, wait. Let's wait for it. Nope. He's onside. Are they talking about Salah or someone else? Because he's gone to Salah. Had that have gone in, that's 1-0. And where the hell? I mean, there's something going on with BT. Where is the? I don't know what the official time is, people, because the time is gone. But afternoon to you as well, my bro. Rashford is on an upward trajectory. Last 2 seasons, he's improved. To be fair to you, I think you have to discount some of these goals. But yeah, Rashford is. I still think with Rashford, the minute his IQ improves, then a lot of things will improve with him. But I mean, even if he is to improve, realistically, what he can improve as much as he wants. What has that got to do, Oli got a social, with him talking about injustices and things like that? Stick to the stuff you know, like it's a High School Musical. Salah cutting in, unleashes a shot. Corner. Yeah, Salah's eating today, man. He's talking like Rashford didn't get 36 goal assists last season. A very poor comment from Oli. I don't think it's wrong necessarily, but yeah, man. Oli panicking, he shouldn't have said that. There's no need for him to say anything, really. He's moving mad. Big up the Nightbot. To get all your DG merch, follow the following link. Dani Alves could help Des become a beast. You're right, man. Great. Good to see you continuing these live streams for Premier League games. I thought you were only doing it for the Euros. My guy, I've been doing it before the Euros, but yeah, man, sometimes people just don't know. It's a corner here to Liverpool. Trent swings it in. Watford deal with it. Keita puts it back in. It's dealt with by a Cathcart, I believe it is, and it's fallen to Sadio Mane. He's gone backwards. He's found Robertson. Milner requests it from Robertson. He's been given it. Finally got the timer on BT now. It seems like the graphics man has woken up. Probably sparking a spliff. Salah. He's too strong for that Danny Rose, man. Danny Rose tried the thing. Sissoko doubles up. You've got to be humble against a man like Salah. Double up on him. You can't strengthen him. You can't outpace him. Double up. One of you get tight, one of you drop off. You can't always beat 2-3 man. Easier said than done. Who do you think should win Ballon d'Or? Between Salah, Benzema, Lewandowski for me. If not, then I would love Neymar to grab one, but you probably got to give it Messi. Another corner. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Watford clear again. I mean, uncharacteristically, no one's seems to be attacking these from a Liverpool perspective. Trent swings it into the box again. No one's attacking these. And now Watford have a chance to finally get out. It's here with Dennis. Look at your right-hand side. Chasing his first touch. No foul there. That was horrible from you. You're meant to be a professional footballer. Speaking of horrible first touches, there's another one from Rose. Rose is looking too old for this thing. I can't lie. Rose is I don't think the Premier League's for you, my guy. You're looking too rusty right now. But Milner in possession. A rare outing in midfield for James Milner. Keita. Trent, I mean, Trent's got the best job in the Prem, man. Like, my man never has to defend. Like, just run up forward and that. I mean, Watford can't play like this for 90 minutes. You know, it feels like it's been longer than 4 odd minutes. Just about surviving, people. It don't matter, though. BT2, DG 0. Well, they're winning like 5-0. Bro, you man need to sign Pedence next summer. I mean, I like him, but there's a couple other men I'd rather try still. And, you know, Wolves are probably asking for a mad thing. I'd rather sign Neto, but obviously that injury and madness has happened. At 23, I don't know. I don't really know if it can improve. Maybe if a coach comes into it. Do you know what it is with Rashford? Yeah, you can still improve because at 22, 23, very rarely are strikers doing the mazza. Like, where was Kane, Aubameyang, and Vardy at 23, 22? But what I feel Rashford suffers with, yeah, is a lot of these new age footballers is that you're probably a striker, but you probably, I don't know, United fans, you are in here, so let me know. It looks like maybe with new signings, it's complicated things, but you're playing off that left. And he doesn't always look like a winger. He doesn't always look like a striker. He's like I said, his IQ, shooting when you need to pass when you need to shoot, playing with your head down. His IQ, for someone that's played a lot of games, Rashford, it should be higher. And I know he done fantastic in terms of goals and assists last season. But when I look at it, it's I have to discount it. Like, it don't really look legit. Like, it's some scrappy goals, might be a little pen or something here. Or at least that was at least 2 years ago. But I like Rashford a lot, man. I like him as a person. I like him as a player. You know, I think sometimes because he wants to play, he's kind of young and he's naive. And because he wants to play for United, I think sometimes he's not been protected, like with these injuries and whatnot. Like, he's played a lot of games and things. And even now, bro, my man just had a shoulder injury. How are you back for Leicester already? I'm not saying he's not fit, but is it the right thing? Now, hopefully there's no setbacks. Where we're concerned here, it's all one-way traffic, really. You know, Foster's hardly under the caution, whatnot. Hey, Rose, man. Rose is going to, you know, they're going to need to help Rose in it, because when man get tired, it's going to get long. Salah's just skipped past him. And Rose isn't slow. He's just making him look like such. Milner. It's all been Liverpool, but, you know, Foster's hardly been under the cosh. I think Watford have dealt with every cross that's come into the box. But again, it's early doors. You know, Trent Alexander-Arnold, I would love to see his heat map. I don't think he's crossed the halfway line into his own box, if I'm honest with you. Matip is quality, but he looks so awkward on the pitch. That's deep. I wouldn't say. I see what you mean. It's like he looks, I don't know, it's like his playing style, but he's I wouldn't say underrated, but I think guys like him show it's not a name brand thing, because people probably thought he was going to get rubbed out for Canute or Gomez when fit. He's probably been their best performing centre half. Henderson. I mean, it's, you know, Ranieri. I don't know if it's a Ranieri thing. I assume it is, but, you know, very solid and compact Watford unit so far. Watford have refrained Liverpool from doing anything, but it's been 7 odd minutes. You know, the first 7 minutes. What's the last 7 minutes going to say? Big man Tin, Crystal Palace, we are winning the league next season. Zaha, Eze, Elise, Edouard, are you mad? Would love it, you know. Vieira, provided he's still there, why not? Why not? Man said Yotta is smelly. Stat pads, but I don't think smelly. That's harsh, man. Harsh. Rashford has never actually had a good manager. I mean, let's be a bit respectful, bro. Man, whatever you say about Jose Mourinho has managed him. Louis van Gaal has managed him. I would do a lot to be managed by either player. Rose, again, absolutely outstrengthed by Salah. That's a fantastic ball from Mane. Fantastic fucking goal from Liverpool. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. They deserve it. And they say Mane and Salah don't do the link-up thing. Axe to axe is crazy. What a Salah. What a ball. Forget the goal. What a ball. I told, man, I've been saying it. Danny Rose struggling. Rose is struggling. We're eating today if you got Salah in FPL. It's all come from a goal kick. Foster's kicked it long. They haven't won the first and second balls. Matip has won it, to be fair with you. Bro, Rose got absolutely waked. It's a fantastic pass from Salah. No defenders, no Watford players completely aware of the run of Mane. Maybe Foster's positioning should be better, but I can't lie. This is what you get. Certain men are not levels. And Mane takes the invite. Outside of the boot with the left peg. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Liverpool 1, Watford 0. And to be fair, you see it happening. I said 2-0, 2-0 Liverpool, but I can't lie. It's going to be more than that if it carries on like this. Sorry, people. I need to change the timer, but I can't even find the timer bit. Can't even find the scores. Here we go. Sorry, folks. Finally, patting that up. Courtesy of Mane, it is Liverpool 1, Watford 0. But yeah, as I was saying, let's be a bit respectful, bro. Like, he's being managed by Van Gaal. And even if you look at Van Gaal said, you remember when he scored against Arsenal that time? Remember when Rashford was just scoring every week in everything? I think he scored in his debut of like Champions League, Europa League, whatever. Yeah. You listen to Van Gaal's comments. He's like, I'm teaching Rashford, you need to stay in the 6-yard box if you want to score. It was reminiscent to Alexis Sanchez talking about Wenger improving him and saying, yo, you see the year that he scored 20 league goals playing as a false nine, saying what the positions Wenger was taking up. You see, even Salah, the way Salah said football changed for him in Italy and Klopp, and they were working on staying in certain areas to score. You know, Raheem Sterling, the same. Would you say Raheem Sterling's necessarily improved that dramatically as a footballer? Of course he has. But I would say the movement, getting in the right areas, has seen the output improve. You've got to anticipate things. The modern day, you know, there's not really throwback wingers out there again. And the throwback wingers, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the guys that hug the touchline, get chalk on their boots. In today's modern game, you don't get goals. You need to be an inside forward. Speaking of inside forward, Salah's passed it to Henderson. Keita. I don't think Keita wanted it there, but he's made it look good. Henderson switches play. I can't lie, it was kind of rubbed, but it worked anyways. Could be a very long day for Watford. Rose is dusted. Do you know what it is? The man, they are old, man. Ain't the same. Do you know what it is? It's the man, they are old, man. He's a winger for sure. But that's the thing. As a neutral, I don't know what Rashford is, because you look like a left winger, but you don't. You look like a striker, but you don't. And I think he's got the same thing Martial's got. He's got the same thing Ox has got. Bear, these new age footballers, they can do everything, but what are they, sort of thing? Like, today, in today's day and age, Matip tries a good ball in. Jota's onto that. Salah, saved by Foster, made it harder than it needed to be. Like, there's never things where a guy's a striker, but he can play out wide, or he's a winger that can play up front. Everyone can play everywhere. Can't lie, Watford might get relegated, you know. I don't want to sound reactionary, but they're actually mad shit. Like, couple, man, are shit. Camera pans to Jota on the bench. Robertson ball in, dealt with. Henderson loses out. He weren't even trying to head of that. But again, can't clear the area. Whoa, what was Trent doing there? I don't know what Trent tried to do there. For me, Rashford is better than Mbappe on the ball. You're smoking something serious. Don't cap. He's definitely not better than Mbappe on that ball. Even if you saw last night. Come on now, man. Rashford better than Mbappe on the ball. Come on, man. You don't believe that. Rashford's quality. It's just end product. And the penny will drop. But I think he's at that age now where, of course, coaching makes the difference. But the penny probably needs to drop for you. You need to deep what you need to do a bit better. Henderson. Oh, I thought Mane was going to take that under his control. Well, you don't need to be a United fan. I just think that's cap, man. Who scored? Mane. Assisted by Mo Salah. African connection continues to serve Liverpool greatly. Not bad. Not a bad pass from the second best Egyptian in the Premier League. Oh, man. Let me see what the final score predictions was. People were saying 2-1. 50% went with 2-1 Liverpool. 1-0 to Liverpool has 17%, as does 1-1, as does 1-0 to Watford. No one expects Watford to score 2 goals because no one voted for a 2-1 victory for Watford. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Henderson. Well, that's a good pass if it happens. To be fair, I feel sorry for Rose, man. Anyone's going to look rubbed next to Salah, but yeah, man, he's just not got it anymore. The legs aren't there, man. He looks heavy. It's just Sunday League-esque. Excellent finish, Rice. And Salah never scored, but the FPL teams were eating, man. Oh, there we go. Plugging things out unnecessarily. 3-0. I mean, it might be, but it ain't yet. You got to find 2 more goals. I can't lie. It's looking peak because it's only been 14, 15 minutes in. We're slightly ahead of the actual timer now, folks. It's looking peak because, again, it's the way they're moving. Liverpool will score a couple in that last 20 minutes. Henderson. I mean, good start for the second choice, third choice Liverpool keeper. Has had F to do. Firmino, Milner, Mane tries to set it back with his left. Milner, Salah. Oh, good important block from Rose this time to deny a second. Salah probably would score there. Good block in the box. But again, Watford, they're hanging on. They're not even hanging on. They're doing all right defensively, but you can see that they're going to score a lot, man. That there's going to be a couple of goals here. Matip. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I would have loved Saliba to come here, go Watford on loan, but he didn't want to play Premier League football. And Watford didn't bid for him. It's just like couple Premier League, but Hudson-Odoi should just try to get that Watford movie. Like, if I was one of these players that ain't getting football, I'm going to a team with limited resources. Saying that, I know Watford's owners can do a mazza, but they're not going to spend big peas. Bro, if Danny Rose is on the pitch second half, Watford need to sack Ranieri while they're playing. I mean, if Mbappe shit, then boy, like, I don't, respectfully, you can't call Mbappe shit and praise Rashford. It don't make sense. I'd take being a World Cup winner. Embarrassing Barcelona at the new camp, scoring in the Nations League final and a World Cup final. You know, not bad for a shit guy. Really. Or Keita tried to feed it through to Firmino. I mean, the one positive I'd say is still only 1-0 for Watford, but they need to offer something going forward, man. Like, it can't stay like this. Like, even the Liverpool keeper's come off his line. He wants 1-2 touches. Henderson, Milner, Robertson, Henderson. Like, Watford are not offering anything, man. Maybe they thought it was a damage limitation thing. Boy, Watford are a goal down against Liverpool, courtesy of Mane. Liverpool are eating that 3 points. Well done, steak. I mean, well done, steak. That would mean it's tough, innit? I'm not a fan of anything that's not well done, steak. But yeah, and I mean, it's gone over everyone's head. But that's the 100th Premier League goal for Sadio Mane. Ismail Assar brushes a past Joel Matip, to be fair. It's here with Hernandez now. Tries to get back to Shaw. Van Dijk just shepherds him out. Goal kick business. That's as good as Watford have done in an attacking sense. And they're going to need to feed it into the channels because Trent is having a good day going forward. That space he leaves behind. Paul Matip over there. Joel Matip gives it back to his goalie. Still only 1-0. Medium for you, bro. Dry steak, ain't it? I know. I can't lie to you. I respect you lot for you lot's thing, but I'm still going to get well done. I've been at the restaurants with some of them and their steak. I'm seeing the blood. I'm like, no, I can't get with this, man. Mane, good strength after a great ball from Van Dijk. Firmino, it needed to be a bit better. Sissoko does well for Watford. It's cleared. Matip, again, it's offside. Again, they just can't get past their half. Like, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on the bench looks vexed. Oh, forget it. Great pass from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Salah's in. I don't think the offside flag came. But that would have been a fantastic... That was even better pass than Salah's one for Mane. Is he offside, though? I don't think he is again. Just like in the first opening period. Nah, definitely not offside. Salah probably... Someone with the world-class ability of Salah probably took one touch too many. His touch made him overrun it. Good play from fucking, pardon my language, Foster, to be fair to you. I used to eat well done steak for time too. Aye, man. You lot think you made it because you eat steak that ain't well done. You lot think you can vote Tory and them thing there now. Here you lot. Van Dijk, what a centre half, man. Like, it must be nice just pinging it with his left peg. It's gone back to the keeper. I can't lie. Watford, you might not stay in the Prem, man. I can't judge you on one game, but this is tired, Watford. Like, this is mad tired. Finally get further up the field, and it's here with Dennis over hit. But the thing is, they gave it to their front three, you know, Hernandez, my man Dennis when he gets on it, and Saar. They look like they can present issues, man. Watford are going to get battered. They're holding it up so far. Salah was chasing his second touch, 100%. Complete domination from Liverpool. But it's only 1-0. Such is life in the Premier League. All this high percentage, 43rd minute, Buki opportunity, Watford get back in the game. That's why Liverpool, a team like Liverpool, needs to kill it. It'll be a throw in here where Watford are concerned because it was a slightly overcooked thingy. Opening 20 minutes, 206 Liverpool passes. How many has Watford made, people, at this moment in time? Someone guess. Anyone guess. Anyone guess. 200. Liverpool have made 206. How many did how many did their opponents Watford have? Someone guess. Someone guess a number, man. Man said 55. 19. So what does that say? Hi, quick question. Where can I watch this for free? Anybody who's watching this via a stream, let people know. I would be going on He's Goal, Red Edit Soccer Streams, my guy. Best direction I can point you in. Yeah, 19, bro. And I wonder if you break them down further, how many has been Foster? How many of those touches has been clearances? It's peak. I mean, Watford must have expected things like that, but they're letting themselves down. Pardon me. Trent, fantastic pass. Firmino, uncharacteristically, again, couple passes from Firmino have been a bit poor for someone of his quality. Pardon me. Hernandez. I just think Liverpool, Watford need to up the quality. Some of them look like championship players, just doing stupid stuff, chasing their first touch. But I'd say there's probably a bit too much of an over-respect of these players. Did you play pro? Unfortunately not. But I should have, innit? When you see things like this. As you can see. Hey, Watford, you looking like you need some attacking fullback. Smash it, mate. Smash it. But yeah, light work, things like that, man. Watford getting further and further forward, but again, it just breaks down. Firmino, frustrated that the linesman believes it should be his ball. Doesn't get it, though. It's all one-way traffic, folks. He'sgoal.com. Ismail Assar. Offside. I mean, once every 10 years, man. One-sided traffic where Watford are concerned. You know, that's probably how Watford fans feel. Nothing being offered by them realistically. Yeah. I mean, one of the rare strikes. I can't lie. When it left my boot, I knew it was going in. And I was in a good bit of form at the time. I scored the week before on my return to the club. I knew it was going in, fam. I didn't expect it to look all mad like that. Like, it's so mad. I don't remember much about it. Like, in my head, I thought I took a touch. I just remember they were about to close man down. I'm thinking, this keeper's barely had anything to do. I don't know if I'm going to be in this situation again. Let me just hit it, man. Unfortunately, it left my boot correct. Unfortunately, we lost the game, but dodgy reffing. But we beat that team to win the league last season, taking 4 points off them in a double header for all their West. Robertson does well. Evades his man. It's too easy, man. I mean, Liverpool players are having a field day, man. The midfielders are getting cute touches. Defenders having nothing to do. The young keeper in goals not doing anything. Mane's got a goal. Salah's got an assist and looked up for it. Firmino's first touch has been a bit horrid. I can't lie, just like that. Keita, I don't know what he's doing. Goes into one-way traffic. Some of these Watford players are just not good enough. It's as simple as that. The Chelsea game is going to be jokes. Again, I'm going to be live at 5 p.m. to watch that one. Make sure you're all there if you can. 5:30 kickoff. Kind of like Watford's gone, man. So Watford and Norwich relegation, people? I would I wouldn't like Watford to go, but Burnley, definitely. I think Norwich are gone. Ismail Assar. He's offside. Miles offside. The flag stays down, and it's a good tackle by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez bottled it. I think there is an offside flag, but that's terrible. Absolutely terrible. That's how you get your team back in the game. It's mad. I love your YouTube. I've been in a lot of your streams. AFC Stevie. Come on, my guy. Appreciate that. Nard Stevie DG does streams on YouTube too. Is this Twitch only? This one is Twitch only. But in general, Brentford, Chelsea, we're back over to YouTube. Tomorrow, Newcastle Spurs is on Twitch. All Arsenal streams are on YouTube. Until Twitch give me some exclusive deal, we're definitely not moving the most watched thing over. Don't make no sense. As I said, we're building up both platforms, which is making sense. Anthony Taylor's gonna be refereeing Chelsea, Brentford, Chelsea. Boy, it's due to be a political one there, isn't it? Pardon me. Oh, Burnley or Beaky, man. Sean Dyche always does a thing, but I'd love them to go down, man. Would love it, me. Salah can't quite bring it down. Mane, I don't know what Ekong was doing there. Mane sold him a dream, gives it to... Oh, foul's been given. Didn't think that's a foul. It has to be offside. There's no way he can have given a foul. It's like double the size of Mane. He brushed away way too easily. What happened there? Let me see the replay. Oh, come on, man. Look how big my man is. All the pores, all the muscles and that. And you get brushed away like that. Bare muscles for no reason. Come on, ref, man. That's soft. Mad soft. People underestimate Anthony Taylor's F3 whenever he refs Chelsea. Bring it on. I'd say 2-1, Stevie. Shout the Nightbot for plugging the channel. Watford getting more and more bits and pieces of possession, but they're not doing anything with it, really. Approaching the half an hour mark, people. Can't lie, man. This is some exhibition thing for Liverpool. Again, in terms of they got United next week, boy, I feel more safe for United because, again, United probably brush aside Leicester now, but, you know, Leicester versus Man United will be a tougher test. And this is the perfect warm-up. No one's going to get injured. Probably score a couple more goals. The game's done. No one's ever going to be comfortable in the Premier League at 1-0 up. Liverpool are enjoying it, man. To be fair, this is a game Ox probably could have started. Ox could have probably got a run out still. I think Firmino might be one I would look to clip if I'm Liverpool, if anything. I mean, he's been a bit quiet. Watford might get back into this game. Liverpool are being a bit wasteful and too comfortable. Exactly, that's what I'm alluding to, bro. You know, in the Prem, 1-0, no matter how good you are as a team, it's dead. You need to put the ball in the back of the net. Another corner to Liverpool. Ball delivered, skips past everyone, and that should be another corner. Bewildering attempt at dealing with it between Kuchka and obviously I forgot his name now. The ex-Spurs lad, Sissoko. And you can see even the ball boys of Watford are acting up. They don't even want to pass the ball to Robertson to take the corner. Them sort of man there, you know. Bro, I got a feeling Tuchel will start. Barkley's a baller, and I know Tuchel rates him and Loftus-Cheek. You know, I like to see revivals in it. I would love Loftus-Cheek, you know, the penny to finally drop and him to just be able to be a footballer again. Trent. Ball doesn't quite work out. Wins the header, though. Keita does well, finds Trent Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. That should be Watford's ball. What? I can't lie. Sissoko waits Trent. Trent's the one who took the touch. I mean, the linesman's a Liverpool fan. I can't cap. What? Sissoko's captain of Watford already? What the fuck? He's been there 2 seconds. He just joined. How on earth that's given for Liverpool? I don't know. It's cheating. Now I've seen enough. Watford need to get relegated. That's harsh, man. I mean, you ain't missing anything if you're just watching this game through me. Is Ben playing for Watford? Assuming you're talking about Ben Foster. Yeah, he's in goal. Firmino. I think Firmino's probably been the most quietest Liverpool player. Passes in the final third. Liverpool have made 48 at this moment in time. Watford have made 6. And we're about 2 minutes ahead on this timer. Sissoko, captain, bro, already. proper Sunday leaguers. Trent Alexander-Arnold goes home and finds Matip. Matip finds Van Dijk. Haven't even had to say Van Dijk's name too many times. Milner. Robertson. Matip. Salah. Mane. Apologies, Keita loses it. Henderson on the case. Henderson, you tried the cheek to try and wait Sissoko. Do you know how cheeky you have to be, Henderson? Look how dense he is. And Liverpool, well, I was about to say Liverpool might have to do some defending, but that's where the attacking move just ended. And it's here with Salah on this right-hand side. Danny Rose. Sissoko backing him again. You know, Danny Rose was in trouble there and he's gone down. I think it's a bit of an impact injury. But to be fair, it looked like he's clutching his chest. So I think the ref needs to stop that. You know, obviously in today's day and age, you don't want to see anything, man. You good? You good, Rose? Rose might be done, you know. He's gone. I don't quite know what happened to Danny Rose there. Oh, off the ball. It's like he's collided into Mane. It's an accident. Both players are. It's a complete accident. Good to see Danny Rose back on his feet. I can't lie, man. He's getting too old for this thing, though. I can't lie. Van Dijk. Very much a one-sided affair. They must have given it to him because he's a World Cup winner. 100% the Champions League finalist. Mane gives it back to Robertson. And now Watford could be in more trouble. Robertson, poor delivery, cut out by Sissoko. It's fallen to Hernandez. Hernandez waiting for the foul. Robertson gives it to him. And that would allow Watford to just get higher up the field, but also kills any sort of momentum they could have had on that move. Still only 1-0 to Liverpool. That's probably the only thing Liverpool could do more. They haven't worked Foster. Foster hasn't had to do much, and clearly Foster is shaky. Robertson kicks it long into the channels. Firmino's not there. I can't lie, man. Firmino's not done much today. I do think there's several gears Liverpool could go up, but you get the point. All right. Ball boy finally gets the ball for a Liverpool man. See, and one of my friends texted me, Rose getting smoked. Rose is getting put in the wrist, man. Watford are gone, man. These men are shit. You know, when you've seen enough. Like, with respect to Watford, I want them to stay up, man. We're Hertfordshire buddies. They trade next door to us. But you, man, are being robbed, man. Like, Firmino, I don't know. Was you partying? Did Firmino get called up to the Brazilian squad? Because why is he here and these men are not? Man said Rose looking like Sammy and Nasri. It's mad. Hey, Danny Rose resorted to fouling Salah off the ball, man, are pulling his shirt and that. Firmino, Milner. Mane, I beg you, just do it on your own, man. Bang it, Mane. Cuts it back, finds Robertson. This probably is 2-0. It is 2-0. Empty net. Surely Firmino's onside. 2-0. You're done. You could see. You knew it. You man are done. Safe. 2-0. Firmino scores. I can't lie. He hasn't done much today. But end of the day, he shows his pearly whites. He does his little celebration. And there's more daylight between the two teams now. Offside flag doesn't look like he's coming, so it is onside. Firmino's doing what he should have done earlier. You just tap the ball in the back of the net. Good play between Milner and Firmino in the build-up. Mane as well to just wait for Milner to make that run in behind. Cut it, play it under, hit pass back to him. Oh, I don't know. This might get chalked off, you know. I thought this might get chalked off. It probably should be chalked off. I can't lie. It probably should be chalked off. It probably is offside, watching it from that angle. But has it taken a deflection off Foster? If it's touched Foster's gloves, then it doesn't matter. And Watford players are starting to moan at each other. Well, doesn't matter. It's onside. I can't lie. One angle did make it look like it's offside, but courtesy of Firmino, it is 2-0. Fantastic debut for I don't even know if it's his Premier League debut, but fantastic start for this Liverpool brother in goal. Everyone spoke about how they barely had any midfield options, but they're making it easy work for Watford. They're making easy work, Watford. Facts. To be fair, Watford are not looking to press the issue. Like you've got number 62 in goal, bro. Respect to Liverpool. Where are you going to see this brother in the league anymore? He's not had to do anything. He's not worked the keeper. Watford fans look vexed. Obviously, there's a clear gulf in quality between the two sides, but I mean, I think Brentford have a better squad, but Brentford are a promoted team. Way different affair. Way different affair. This will be a good video for Ben. Yeah, on his YouTube channel, he's quite honest, to be fair, man. Mane. Keita. Loses it, somehow wins it back. Might as well give Ox a run out. What are we saying? 3-0 before half-time, people? Firmino. Robertson. Keita, apologies. Milner. Very gutless performance from Watford, man. And it's one of them. It's like they don't even know that they're doing wrong things. It's just they look so nice. You guys are just not cut up to task, man. Like it's just this is Premier League ball, man. Certain men are just not ready for this, man. Maybe this is why Ashley Young said, "Nah, I'm not returning." Ismail Assar. Surely, if Watford go down one more time, he doesn't go with them. Manchester United defend decision to fly to Leicester for Premier League match. Why has it caused a stir? Oh, with respect, I can imagine the climate change and all of this sort of stuff. But while the game's going on, Manchester United have defended their decision to fly 100 miles to Leicester for their trip in the Premier League. United have said that decisions on travel are taken based on operational circumstances and that the team would not necessarily always fly to this game. Obviously, everybody's being pressured to cut their immune system. Listen, I hear all of that, but I mean, if it's the most effective thing, why not? Come on now. Half these people moaning, but what's their individual carbon footprint saying? Van Dijk, I mean, he's never going to have much to do. And Liverpool play their way out of things to the point where Milner's actually overplaying now. Trent Alexander-Arnold in possession, folks. What's he gonna do? Show them your passing. Have people shut up with the Trent Alexander-Arnold in midfield shouts now? Mane, Salah, tired partnership from them for that one there, but it's amazing. See, anytime Trent has to think about defending, Matip's there. They're not doing anything. Watford owners need to sack Ranieri, the whole club and their fans. There, I'm done with these, man. 5 attempts from Liverpool, 2 goals, none from Watford. Firmino, Bobby Firmino, Robertson, Firmino, cut out, Milner, Keita, might as well bang it. Buy a ticket to the raffle, and it's caressed the post. I don't know, that ain't no corner, it's a goal kick surely. But again, Watford are in problems. You're inviting people to queue up, and Keita, it is a corner, in fact. It's taken a deflection off a Watford man and hit the crossbar. The deflection has probably taken it and made it hit the crossbar, but over it, it's crazy, man. And Foster's right, man. Asking people what the hell is going on. Like, what are you lot doing? You lot are watching it on TV as well. I mean, Milner's come for the short. Robertson, it seems like the ref has... Apologies, people. The ref is talking to Van Dijk and everyone. I mean, I personally think this might go in. Watford's marking is quite terrible, really. And I don't think it'll be Van Dijk or Matip. Whoever creeps around the back of them is taking short. Milner's pull it in. Van Dijk wins it. To be fair, Cathcart sends it clear. That's not a foul. Fucking hell, ref, man. That's not a foul. Dennis is looking for that. He's conned the ref properly there. I'll give him that. Man said, not even Pep and Klopp working together can help this Watford team that are just terrible. To be fair, you know, it'll be Klopp just working alone because Pep can't get his checkbook out for that. Another attempted long ball forward by Watford is cut out. You know, Keita just puts it over Adoni's head and he gives it to Firmino. Firmino first time to Henderson. Henderson to Milner. 2 minutes left of this half, people. 2 minutes left of this half, assuming there's no added on time. I know the timer is running ahead. Mane tries to force it. How are they letting my uncle Keita do crossbar challenge on the calm thing for fun? Brighton and Wolves wins today. Let me see who they've got. Brighton. I think Brighton might win today. I hope they beat Norwich. I like Farco, but I like Paul. Wolves against Villa. I think Villa might hit back. But yeah, man. Watford are actually terrible. Like Keita, Salah, impressive strength. Salah bang it. Salah tries to bring a teammate in. It doesn't work. Sissoko clears it. Doesn't clear it to anywhere. There's more height than distance. Dennis tries to... Do you know what? With Dennis, Sarr and Hernandez, there is a counter-attack potentially on for Liverpool. That's against Liverpool. That would have been a ball by Henderson for Mane. I applaud the effort. Give it back. Trust your keeper, man. What are you doing? This guy's going to get himself in a dangerous position. And he has, because Firmino's onto it and he's earned a corner. Who is that? Who's that? Number 11. I need to find out your name because you shouldn't be playing. I think that's Kuska. You shouldn't be playing. Messina, you're not levels. What are you doing? You're not built for this. You're never going to make it. I can't lie. That was terrible. Terrible defending. Just naive, man. Like, some of these guys look like they won't even play in League One. Dealt with by Watford. They live to breathe another day. This is all mad. Matt getting stuff sprayed in his eye, water sprayed in his eye. That was sounding a bit mad still. Subscribe with Amazon Prime for free to support me and the channel. Big up, Nightbot. 1 minute of extra time added on, folks. Shouldn't be any, really. There's been nothing. Watford could have no complaints. Been tired. Been very poor. I mean, come man, done the half now, man. Now do everyone a favor. Foster takes the goal kick. Van Dijk again, man mountain Van Dijk, bro. You're not moving to him. And that brings an end to the first half. As you lot can see here on the scoreboard, Liverpool 2, Watford 0. And again, to be fair to Liverpool, I would say if I'm Liverpool, they could go up several gears. You know, they could go up several gears and make this a cricket score. You know, if Liverpool, you should be getting at least 3 more goals, 3 more goals. Again, this is the perfect. Again, you can't look ahead of what's in front of you, then what's in front of you. Sorry, but perfect preparation for the United game next week because no one's going to get injured. Not a big much of output. People are getting minutes in the legs. You know, again, it's been one-sided traffic. You know, Liverpool have played basically the whole game in Watford's half. Defenders have had nothing to do. Watford, respectfully, are looking like a championship side. There's elements of nerves. There's elements of lacking quality. It's poor. This was expected. I think obviously it was, but the lack of effort, I would say, from Watford, the over-respect. And to be fair, they've got to give themselves some encouragement. They're just kicking it long. It's nervous clearances. It's a bit over-respectful for Liverpool, where a fellow promoted side in Brentford showed that no one is invincible in the Prem, but it is what it is, man. Watford are just poor, I would say. The most one-sided half you'll ever see, very one-sided. At a point, there was 200 odd passes from Liverpool and just 19 from Watford. And how many of those were clearances and things? How many, just because it says passes as a stat, how many things in real time, if we looked with our eyes and said, that's not a pass, that's actually not a pass. So it's a bit mad. I can't lie, I think Salah will be like Zaha and never leave. To be fair, he did leave. Big up BD. You've said big up my G. Have a blessed weekend, DG. On behalf of everybody, on behalf of myself, I hope you all have a better one, really. So, yeah, man, I hope you're all doing well and safe. One-sided galore, as you lot said, people. One-sided galore, man, really and truly. Let me go and, get some more tea and things. I'll be back in a second, people. Please stick around. Please make sure you're watching the ad to support the channel. I'll be back in a sec. back, folks. What a sorry performance that was. I think the only saving grace, it's got nothing to do with Arsenal, folks. So, yeah, man. It is what it is. You see what you lot are saying, man. Back now. You see what you lot are saying. St. Maximin is just Adama with a bit of tech. Both frustrating players, but I think St. Maximin is better than him. He's got more of a brain. So, yeah, man. Man said Bimmerting is the best French player in the league after Pogba. 200 passes to 19 is crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know. Is Mane the second Premier League player to score 100 Premier League goals without penalties? If so, that's sick. I don't know. But sure, he must have scored a penalty. I don't know, though. I don't know. You'd have to go on Opta or something. I don't have a clue. All I know is that Donny's got 100 goals. And it's a fantastic achievement for him. So, yeah. That's what it is in that regards. Someone saying, mentioning best players in the world, best French players in the league. And man said Lacazette. Be serious, man. Lacazette's a baller, but meaty, man. Very meaty. That Messina guy is not serious, man. Hopefully the second half is more action-packed, man. Car. One-sided traffic, man. 100 goals for Mane, no pens. Mad thing. I'm sure I've seen him score a pen in the league, but shout out to him for that one. It's all crazy. And obviously, folks, after this, we head back over to YouTube. It's Brentford business. 3 people have hit the dislike button on my live stream. Crazy. They ain't even gone live yet, but they can do what they want. Fair play. Watford will score in the second half. But hey, they need something to get their fans going, man. Anything. And the good news is this is only half and there's only 45 minutes left. It's their press and it's giving you exposure, so jokes on them. Fair play, FC. You're right, man. I feel sorry for Ranieri, man. They're letting him down today. I think he will see some of these players are not good enough, though. Very early. boy. For extra live streams and videos, subscribe to me on YouTube. 100%. Appreciative to everyone who subscribed here, following on here, and anyone who supports the thing in general, man. Without you lot, there's no point. So I appreciate everything you lot do for this thing. Sorry, people. I started daydreaming about Arsenal's need to sign a centre midfielder. Sorry, people. A man said it's over for you, Dilly Dong Road, man. That's a harsh man. Respect Ranieri, man. Football heritage. There's been a change. Tom Cleverley's on. Second half has kicked off, people. Let's get back into this. Let me start the timer. Let's go, people. Liverpool 2, Watford 0. Firmino and Mane involved. If you include Salah's assist, the front three have made the difference yet again, saying that they haven't needed to make the difference. You know, and they might score again. Trent Alexander-Arnold, not if you're going to shoot like that. It will be esque. Raheem Sterling before he really became sick-esque, whistles wide, but immediately 30 seconds or so into the second half, it's the away side who's 2-0 up, setting it. Premier League winning experience on them man there. Wilshere Musk can get a move to Watford, man. If you're gonna play Danny Rose and these brothers, Musk can play here. Watford should have done a little try get Barkley on loan, try to do something for Loftus-Cheek. They just need a bit more quality. I know there's injuries, but bloody hell. They need him still more calm when the ball finds empty spaces. To be fair, at least, yeah, Cleverley's going to want to get onto the ball and probably try and be the plug between the front three. I know Dennis isn't playing in the front three, but Dennis, Sarr, and Hernandez, on occasion, they look like a bit like Ange against PSG yesterday. They look like they can present problems on the counter-attack if people switch off. Mane just ripped someone. Ripped two, man, got fouled. Restarts quickly. Matip. Van Dijk asks for it. Instead, his centre-half partner finds and sets off Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent. Good ball. Salah. Tries to scoop it over to Mane. Most unselfish I've seen Salah be today, you know, if I'm honest with you. Firmino tries to find Dennis. Dennis tries to keep it going. I mean, that's Watford's problem, innit? Just can't string 10 passes, 5 passes, 2 passes together. And it's another throw-in. Is possession handed right back to the Liverpudlians, making their trip to Hertfordshire / I mean, you technically class it as London. Very simple. Keita, Mane, Robertson. Do it for the fullbacks. Robertson. I like what he tried to do. Tried to get in behind and then cut it back. Smart idea. Didn't work, though. Robertson. Finds Milner. Milner loses it, though. Can't lie, man. Milner's finally looking like someone that's declining. Still a good player, but he just, yeah, man, if that makes sense. Been a great serviceman. Robertson. Mane. Puts it in first time, dealt with by Watford. Probably not enough quality on that particular pass from Sadio Mane. Nonetheless, it is what it is, though. Couple seconds ahead. Let's chill off. Van Dijk. It's Mane. Salah, big save by Robertson. Should be 3-0. Would have been 3-0 if not for him. You know, Salah's very sneaky. He does quite well to just get shots away when you don't expect it and does so there. Gets it off very quickly. Shifts it onto his left. Doesn't even look. Tries to find the far post. Foster, has clocked it from early. Gets across very well. Should be a goal. Seen Salah make a career in the league of doing that, really and truly. Trent, free cross really for Thingy Foster to collect. I mean, and Foster almost put Rose in trouble, and this is the sort of stuff you can't afford to do. But like, because he's terrible from these lads. Some good games on today, Charles. Don't know why Leicester versus Man United ain't on TV or scheduled for 3 p.m. But it's what it is, I guess, isn't it? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna say about it? What are you gonna do? Danny Rose goes long. Actually does well to find a Watford man. Watford man holding his face. His play going to continue. You can't expect Liverpool to kick it out. Ball's gone out. Sar's going to get to his feet. He ain't going to die. I'm not sure why he's holding his face. What happened to you there? Watford looking to offer something. Sar's on side. That ball should have went 10 years ago. Hernandez, you've got to do it right. Terrible. You needed to play the pass 10 years ago. Didn't, and it's dealt with. And now Liverpool might counter-attack here. It's only Mane, Firmino, and Salah in support. There's 5 shirts of Watford. Robertson's made his way over. Robertson. Yeah. 3-0. Tired defending. Is he onside? A second goal for Bobby Firmino. The counter-attack. I said these men are in trouble. It looked like Watford dealt with it. Poor defending from Cathcart. Foster spills it. Terrible. Doesn't belong in Sunday League. To be fair, Firmino started the move. Mane involved. Credit to Robertson for busting a gut to get there. Thought the move died, really, you know. Over-ambitious pass. Cathcart's lent at it. Foster probably should be holding on to that or palming it away properly. You know, it's terrible from Cathcart, really. What, you know, he's done more harm than good. He swiped at it and tried to sweep it. It's actually he's taken a nick off his boots and looked like an effort. His spin spilt, and in the Prem, it's a madness. And like my man said, Watford are calamities, calas, everything. All these sort of words. Yeah, light work. Bobby Firmino, Salah. Any chance of a goal? I'm going for 5-0 now. Exactly. It ruled out the offside. And to be fair, Liverpool deserved that because they've started the second half the sharper team. And now the fun can really start. Probably too much fun because Salah's poor pass there from Salah. It's over. Foster's done all right, but again, these men are calamitous. And they're not going to be playing this Liverpool team every week, but still, man. Have Liverpool scored these goals because they're an amazing side? Yes, on one hand. Or have these man, you know, just taking advantage of Watford's poor mistakes? Salah. Looks like it, yeah, chasing his first touch. Klopp going to make changes for Tuesday now. Bro, he probably let Ox get a run at. Oh, Salah's just ripping bare man. Chop bare man. Oh, my God. Salah, stop it. Mohamed Salah. Best in the Prem. Mohamed Salah. Salah. Oh, my God. Twisting, turning, chopping bare man. It's over. I might change it from 5 to 6 now. Give that man whatever the hell he wants, Liverpool. Good little fist bump from Salah and that. Cool. He's called the man them. Aye. Poor from Watford. Firmino and Keita do well. Salah, bro, just no one can get the ball off him. Look, twisting, turning. Bare man getting grass stains in their batty and that pause. It's a myth. It's done. Save. Boyd it. Save. Not getting it off me. Slide all you want. Save. Myth. Gone. Dead boy. Gone. Look at it. Save Fernandez. Save Cathcart. Forget about it. Sit on your ass. I'm not going to shoot. Save. Chop City. Left foot slotting. Foster, allow it, bro. Go and put some stuff on your YouTube channel. We're here to do this football thing. Myth. Mohamed Salah taking the piss. Taking the absolute piss. Absolutely. Oh, my days. You've got to just... They need to give the man whatever he needs. Ridiculous. You man are done. Sit down, safe. Game done. You man are finished. Danny Rose tries to go long, but again, it must be 5. Probably 6, 7 now. First proper shot I've seen. Kuchka has it. The young Liverpool keeper collects. Good one, DG. Man taking shots at Foster. Not even that, but like, sit down, focus on that. You know, he's probably got the GoPro in the ground with him. Focus. And I know Salah will be vexed because he could stat pad a couple against Watford, but like someone said, man are playing on Tuesday. That's a big game against Atletico Madrid. Might as well just you've got United at the back end of next week. Probably time to just wheel some man off, give some opportunities. Packed, bro. I feel sorry for Foster. It's not even his fault. Foster ain't even done nothing. Like Foster just they are like absolutely tiresome. And I need to make sure I'm making notes because on Tuesday, DG podcast, it's live on Twitch and then replays and whatnot go on YouTube and Spotify and the rest. But Liverpool versus Watford, you know, and let me make some notes. As I said, I know Watford had injuries, but terrible. Pensioners / League One looking ballers. Offered no fight. Especially versus Liverpool's second choice keeper. Liverpool not out of second gear. Firmino brace. Give Salah whatever contract he wants. And I mean, people are liars, man. People actually said Salah's not good to watch. Like he's not, what's that word? Aesthetically pleasing or whatever. Terrible shouts. Terrible, man. If Ronaldo doesn't respond today, I'm giving Salah best player in the Premier League. Man trying to talk it into existence. But Ronaldo scoring today, man. Salah, we eating. Love for looking after the FPL side. Bruno Fernandes, you better rise something today. Ronaldo, again, I didn't even change my team. I forgot about the team. So I know Salah's there. I didn't get to put Ronaldo back. People need to rise up today. Watford are going down with a whimper, but at least mash up the clean sheet. At least give the analytical team of Liverpool something to work on. Because what are they going to do? There's nothing to bring these lot in for a tactical review session on the Monday or whatever. There's nothing for them to look at. Robertson on his far left-hand side. Couple players are playing well for Watford. Like, Watford have changed up their right back. I mean, is Danny Rose still on? Mad thing. Van Dijk up against Salah. You know there's only one winner there. Salah, best in the world, has a shout. I've said it at the start. Him, Lewandowski, Benzema. You know, I'll always, as long as Lionel Messi's playing, Neymar the same. These are the men. And Liverpool, I'm not going to say how they're going to keep hold of him, but if you don't give the man the contract, you have a decision to make. Bruno ain't doing nothing today, bro. He needs to stat pad something. He needs to do something. Robertson. Firmino gives it back to Robertson. Bro, this right back Ngati has come on for Watford. I've seen more in what he's trying to do than the other man that have been here. Like, why didn't he start Ranieri? Leicester still not look good this season. Trust, they've looked shaky, man. Individually, everybody as well. But they were due that, man. For how many years have they been doing amazing? What a player, man. Magician of a player, man. Magician. Apparently, Maguire is back. Fucking hell, Salah, bro. Sit down, keeper. Fuck your YouTube channel. Do this thing. I support Deluded anyways. Trust, you see, the acting. Come on. My guys, Mo, so much youths probably, how much man are probably racist and say, I don't like the Muslims, but probably calling their kids Muhammad now, or just Mo or something. Shout out Mo Salah, man. My guy, Premier League legend. Not bad for a one-season wonder at all. Tomiskas coming on. Yeah, Ox are out. Ox still can't even get a run out still. Can't even get a little half hour. Origi can't get a little thing. Them man on the bench, look. Thanks. I mean, Watford got into the area, but it's dealt with by Milner. Mane probably overplaying. Liverpool have got out of there, though, but it's still here with Watford. Hey, Watford are done out here, man. Can't believe people said Salah is a systems player, bro. You lot stupid. Salah's going to cook Luke Shaw next week, DG. I hope so, but boy, I don't know, man. How old is Salah as well, man? I swear he's like 28, 29 now. I just want to know how long we've got to witness this. 29, 30 next year. Give the man his deal, bro. Like, man's got 6 goals in 8 games. Give the man his deal, fam. Give the man his deal, fam. Trent Alexander-Arnold just went close. And to be fair with you, Mo Salah did say he's aiming to break a record, people. Apparently, Mo Salah will set a personal record of scoring streaks for Liverpool if he finds the net, people. 200 start in all comps, people. As you know, prior to this, people, he struck in each of the last 5 league games and he's past 7 overall for the Reds. Never before has he scored in 6 or 8 in a row, respectively. And obviously, you've seen what's happened 24 hours later. I feel like we still have 3 more years of a prime Salah. Bro, it's all about how you look after yourself, innit? Like Salah, again, I don't know what he does. I don't imagine he drinks. Don't imagine he smokes. Don't imagine he parties too much. Seems like he's a bit like Ronaldo in that he always wants to be the best, push myself and things like that. It's all about how you carry yourself, in it. So I see him being able to do it when he's 32, 33, all them things as well. But There's going to come a time where Liverpool are going to have to replace him and time catches up with everyone. And also the thing with Salah is, you know, he's done, you know, as much as I'm sure he loves Liverpool, Oxlade-Chamberlain's come on for Trent Alexander-Arnold, so he'll probably play right back, or either Milner will go there, and that will happen, and Tsimikas is on for Robertson. But the thing with Salah now is, I'm sure he loves Liverpool. You know, like anyone in the workplace, you can come to love a workplace and the organization. But Salah didn't grow up in Liverpool. He didn't grow up in England. You know, it's a job for him. And I'm sure you can't really turn down a PSG if it comes. You can't really turn down a Madrid if it comes. I don't think Barca's onto you, Bayern Munich's onto him. But there's them sort of clubs. I mean, at some point, he's going to have to ask himself a question. It's a difficult decision to make. Do I stay at Liverpool, or considering, you know, I've set bare records per individually, I've won everything there is, when do we do it? And for Liverpool in general, there's going to come a time where they're going to need to revamp things, because a lot of their players are very much there for the present. You know, Van Dijk, Matip, Mane, Firmino, Salah. You look at their ages, they're very much present players. Yes, they've got Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott, but you get the point, people. You know, Robert Foster's gone long. Sorry, people. He's played it long. One love to everybody tuned in, people. It's still 4-0 where this game is concerned. Premier League legend. Liverpool have to do everything to get him to sign, without a doubt. It's Ngatia, brother. 2 little cheeky nutmegs, overplayed, and he's giving it to Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain tries to find Salah. Rose has read it quite well, but he's dealt with physically. They're always talking about a dressing room dispute when mentioning Salah new deal. It's weird. I know there's always people always getting 2 and 2 and making 11 and that. And whoever said, you know, I swear you're right, G1, when you're sitting there and you said, you know, changes for Tuesday, etc. The changes have happened. I wonder if we'll ever see a Salah regen. To be fair, I'm a bit weird when it comes to it. I think people don't talk about how individual football is. You won't see a Mo Salah, you won't see a Ronaldo, you won't see a Messi, you won't see a Bukayo Saka, you won't see a Deludi Guna, but you will see someone on crud. You will see it. I don't know who's going to take the mantelpiece, but yeah. Watford might be able to score here. Can they get a goal? Good defending. Best chance they've had, didn't come to nothing. And I meant to ask, who's the best player in the Premier League after arguably Cristiano Ronaldo and Mo Salah then? Salah's 29. Salah cooks for Egypt as well. Bro, the systems thing, it doesn't make sense, because when you deep it, yeah, every footballer, there is a system that there's going to get more out of them, you know? Think about it logically. Arsenal, if we play a 4-3-3, we're always looking to play fast and them thing there. Aubameyang's going to score goals. Historically, he's always scored goals at Arsenal. I know so much, not so much this year. John Terry, I don't want to praise the man there, because obviously what happened with Anton Ferdinand. But as he got older, he kind of struggled in a high line. So they revamped the system. Every player, there is a system where they're going to play better. But are you telling me Salah can't play 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, any bullshit formation? Just slap the man on the pitch, he's going to score. It's just nonsense. He's not aesthetically pleasing. Fair enough. He might not be a baller, but you can't say this man ain't great. He gets numbers. He plays good football. Mad consistent. Mad hungry. You know, durable as well. Always fit unless a mad thing happens. You know, always behaving like he's got something to prove. Like man are still saying he's a one-season wonder and all of this malarkey. Like Mo Salah is it's a pleasure to watch people like this, man. I can't lie to you. Living, breathing definition of a talisman as well. You know, he's not so much today, but he scores important goals as well. I'd say he has scored today, but Liverpool have hardly been in trouble, really. Yeah, so what? Who's the best player in the Prem, people, excluding Salah and who did I say after? Cristiano Ronaldo, because that's typically where it falls. For me, I guess, you know, for me, I think I would be throwing in Paul Pogba / Kevin De Bruyne. You know, obviously for me, Ruben Diaz, Van Dijk, I got to plug the centre half spot. It's not going to happen there. You get it? Bukayo Saka in that. Kevin De Bruyne has been stinking up the place as well. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Keita, too much. Pogba, we got a Pogba shout. Bro, you are one of 2 streamers on here and YouTube that knows proper ball. I appreciate that, man. For every you're not so deluded, you are deluded. So I don't know what to believe, but I appreciate that regardless. João Pedro's on, a very highly rated young sort of player. He's on. He's the sort of guy to score and make it 4-1. I'm still back my 5-0 shouts. Salah woke up and chose violence this season, DG. Because you see what I like, bro? He's 29. You ain't got 10 years in the game. Definitely not at the highest level. No matter how much you look after yourself, the game catches up with everyone. So there's a sense of urgency. That's one thing that used to pee me off with Arsenal footballers. Obviously, no one's in Mo Salah's category, but I like to see a sense of urgency. I need purpose. You know, every game means a bit more when you're 29, 30. You don't know. And again, God forbid, and I back Salah's recovery, but obviously, if you get a lengthy layoff at 29 versus at 21, what does that mean for you? I've said it before. I genuinely think a lot of these footballers, when you've been in football for so many years and they know they're in a privileged position, but they can't truly deep it. A lot of these footballers, they're going to wake up one day and think, oh shit, my career, like, oh, I was a baller, you know, I could have done this and that and the rest of it. I would plug Kante as well. Shout out to Kante. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain actually picks out a pass, finds Tomiskas. Tired from Tomiskas, the keeper drops it, but nothing comes of it really. Is where it is. João Pedro, baller. He was doing his thing in the championship, was injured before. João Pedro. Don't forget people. Danny Rose. Yeah, this is going to be the 5th. You're gone. Danny Rose, you're not play. I mean, it's 4-0 Liverpool. Mane misses a tap in. Danny Rose's blush is spared. How this man is still on the field, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what people must have been on the boozers because, bro, he has looked off the pace. Danny Rose, you can't do it anymore, man. Cool guy. He's lucky. Mane's on the laughing thing because it should be 5. I don't know how Mane has missed that. Keeper, everyone scrambling. Probably struck it too true. Tries to find the far post. And to be fair, like you can have a little giggle with it with Klopp and that when you're 4-0 up. But if the game was different or if that happens at Old Trafford, it's going to be a different scenario, man. And it's, oh, Lord, I can't believe what I saw there from them. Can't believe it. Danny Rose finished at this level, man. Finished. Respectfully finished. And there's no disrespect to that. But Premier League's a serious game. You got to be on it. You don't look up to it. Not even through ability. You don't look fit. You look like you've put on a bit of pounds. You're not moving as light on your feet, especially as a fullback, especially when you're playing a man like Salah. This ain't even Salah's been at what? I'd say by Salah's standards today, bro, I'd say he's been at 20%. I can't lie. I don't think Liverpool have been amazing, but this ain't, Liverpool. You've handed these chances to a great side and they've taken it. That's why Salah's scary, but man still got a goal and assist quickly. And he's been uncharacteristically unselfish. I knew someone was going to bring it up. Danny Rose was crying at Jose Mourinho for dropping him a few seasons ago. To be fair, you should always believe in yourself. Whenever a young G cooks in the championship, they come up to the Prem, the YG normally gets dropped. It's weird. It is weird, but I get it. I think Ranieri's gone for experience today and they've let him down. You know, he should have played this Ngatia. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, stopped by the man I'm talking about in Ngatia. I think he's been all right at right back, man. They should have probably started him. João Pedro. They probably needed a bit of this youthful naivety. Young whippersnappers and that. Sissoko. Ooh, horrible touch. Horrible. This is one smelly run from Sissoko, but he's on his feet. It's a good run. Ooh. Hernandez. Cut it back. Hernandez tries to do the mad thing and it's terrible, man. This Chucho Hernandez, he did his thing in La Liga. Ain't really happening. Shout out to Sadio Mane as well, man. Love that guy. Must be nice for Liverpool to have all these guys not relying on anyone singular for goals. I do know, obviously, certain people tend to score more than others. But yeah, I'm here for it. Henderson plays it simple. I think Henderson's had a decent game today, just ticking things over. Second best Egyptian in the Premier League, man. I mean, for Watford, it's just back to the drawing board, isn't it? Like the white girl, he's too good for the Championship, but doesn't get a run in the Prem. He's one of them weird players, man. You get them players that they're like the Mo Salah of the Championship, but they come to the Prem, they're not quite there. Like, so they're just in this mad realm, man. I think Dwight Gale's one of them, man. I can't lie to you. To Miscast over on this left-hand side, I can't lie. Big up Ngatia, car. He's come on with a purpose, man. He's on this trench stuff. He's in the trenches for Watford today. Get all your DG merch. Shout out to the Nightbot. Salah, pardon me, Salah should win Ballon d'Or. Keita tries to line up the left foot, bang, cleverly blocks him. Sar's dispossessed. That's never, ever, ever a free kick for Sar. Way too simple there. What's going on there? Bro, Salah's scoring 1 million goals in the Championship, man. Why is cleverly moaning, bro? He's doing that Man United shit, just moaning for no reason and just getting mad. Like, bro, you man are just getting pumped, man. Just settle down. Just relax, man. Cool off. 15 minutes left, folks. 15 minutes left. Nah, DG, you my guy. Big up. Appreciate that, Rashad, man. Can't lie. One thing that's pissing me off in the Premier League, bro, you can't be physical anymore. Like, is what it is, though. Free kick to Watford. Feel sorry for Ranieri, man. You man embarrassing him. What is this? You got Premier League heritage and you man putting a performance like that, injuries or not, tired, man. You've handed all the goals to Liverpool. Liverpool haven't had to cut you open and do the mad thing they normally have to do. Ngatia. Saar, show them something. Bloody hell, Saar. Bloody hell, moving like Pepe there. But got the ball still. Bit mad there. Bit mad. Gets it back to Ngatia. I shout at Ngatia, man. He put a decent ball in. He's put a shift in you. You're probably Watford's man of the match. And again, winning the ball back. But I can't lie, bro. You're out of position. You need to get back. And yeah, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain has found Salah. Salah against Rose. Rose loses out. Robertson picks up this time. Salah maybe just unfortunately loses. But I mean, he's a terrific player. There's no shame. No shame in getting pumped by Salah. Salah for me is not Ballon d'Or, or am I just a hater? I don't think it's hating. But I personally, you know, it looks like Messi and Ronaldo, they're just going to suck their asses paws and give it to them. But I personally feel, for me, and really in the lot, I feel Benzema, Salah, Lewandowski. I think even if you don't think Salah should win it, these are the names. Obviously, there are some centre-halves and keepers and midfielders I would love to see get more of a praise. Maguire starts. He was never going to miss a return to Leicester, was he? So, yeah, shout out to him. So, that was clearly a bit of hoodwinking from Manchester United then. Say, oh, they're not fit. We ain't got our 2 centre-halves. What going for Bailly then? Because there was rumours that he's fit, then he's not. He's fit, then he's not. Let me actually, because obviously that game starts soon. Manchester United. And why that match is not on TV, God knows, but okay. Yeah, Maguire start. Obviously, where United are concerned, people. Oh, I've actually lost it. Oh, wow. Kafka, I thought he was going to fuck up there. But where United are concerned, De Gea, Lindelof, Maguire, Pogba, Ronaldo, Greenwood, Fernandes, Luke Shaw, Jadon Sancho, Wan-Bissaka, and Nemanja Matic. So, McFred left alone. Won't surprise me if United run riot here now. Watford, Ismail Assar on his left-hand side tries to go for the skillers. Milner's too experienced for that, and it will be a corner. On the bench, big up Rashford for being fit. You've got Lingard, McTominay. Lingard, who's I'm sure he was on loan at Leicester at a time. McTominay, Van der Beek, Mata, Bailly, Henderson, Alex Telles. I think United win that 2-3-0. I'll be honest. 3-1. Let me go 3-1. Man United 3, Leicester 1. I think they're going to run riot. Maybe it'll be a throwback Leicester side, but yeah, man. Corner here to Watford. Watford's in, dealt with, and it's ballooned over by Sarr. Probably in the car park now, bro. I don't know how Mendy wasn't on the list. With respect to that Ballon d'Or list, yeah, every Chelsea player put work in, yeah. And I more so Mason Mount. I know he got an assist in the final or whatever, but how has everyone contributed? But are you honestly going to say Azpilicueta and Mason Mount contributed, quote unquote, more than Rudiger and Mendy? Boy, is what is. Salah might get a second. Forget it. Be greedy, Salah, man. Salah, I need greed. I need FPL points now. You're passing it too much for me in this game. Let's go and get a quick hat trick, man. Quickly. Watford have had a bit more joy in this last 5 or 10 minutes, really. They've been going forward a bit more. Hernandez, you chasing his touch, dealt with by Keita. Well, they need to get their receipt back and see if they can send him back to La Liga, because he might be a dud. DG, they got Oli though. Mendy over Mount. Big up DG Nation. Come on. Shout out to all of you lot locked in. Foden shouldn't be there as well. I don't know, because Foden did have a good season, for City until he got injured. Firmino. Mount's a fraud. That's harsh. Mount's a baller, man. It's just he is gassed a bit. They gas him a bit, but he's a good player still. I like Mason, man. I take him at Arsenal. I just think one thing with him, bro, he's just being made into a jack of all trades, master of none. They just need to say, yo, you're number 8. Play like a number 8. We might use you in a couple other roles, but that's where you're at. Sorry, folks. I'm just moving the timer back because we're ramping. Sorry, folks. Salah. Milner puts it in. Free header for Mane. If he puts a bit more venom on that, it is what it is. Boy, Rose is stuffed. Stuffed, Jordan. Stuffed, bro. Stuffed. That's them games. You play Sunday League and you're knackered. Every run, you're knackered. You start selling yourself dreams. Yo, I'm going to go gym, get more fit and this and that. João Pedro, he looked offside. Chips the keeper. Ooh, we have to chip it. It's got to come down. What goes up must come down. That didn't come down. Tired. He looked offside anyways, but that was shit. My opinion, but so far, Rudiger is the best centre-back in Europe in 2021. He's got a shout. I'd have to really sit down and think. Yeah, the commentator's been saying Rose chubby. Bro, he looks out of sort, man. Saka has comparable stats to Mount, nearly 3 years younger, and Saka played like 50 games at left back. Bro, Mount needs better numbers in it, but I think Mount gets disrespected. I think man act like he's not a good footballer, like he is. That's just my opinion. 9 minutes, assuming there's no added on time left, people. Liverpool 4, Watford 0. 2 goals for Mo Salah, if I remember correctly. I'm sure Salah's got 2. I'm sure Salah's got 2. Sorry, I'm capping. Firmino's got 2. Salah's got 1. Mane's got 1. I knew someone grabbed the brace. Where I'm wrong is Salah's got a goal and an assist. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, I mean, ain't really seen you make your mark in this game. Tomiskas gets it from Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's here with Mane, Mr. 100 Premier League goals as well. Cleverly. Ngatia is the man of the match for Watford. He's done more than everyone. Watford have lost the ball in a silly area. Referee, that's not a foul, man. This is one jarring thing about the Premier League, bro. Look at you, bare tats, looking like one of them guys in like a Mexican prison or something on Netflix. You're going down and acting like you're dead. What happened to you? You're not fouled that, bro. It's one of them. You know you're in trouble because you lost the ball there. Big rock-ass, 6 foot something, man, and you're going down like that. You're moving mad. I completely forgot Williams played for Rob, but what happened to Milner? It seems like he's got a bump on his eye. Mad thing happened. I forgot Nico Williams played for Liverpool. He's come on for the last 8 minutes. Completely forgot this man kicked ball for Liverpool still. Any Chelsea fan will admit he's been poor this year, but he was key to our end of season last year under Tuchel. What? Mount, yeah. I just think Mount's problem is he's like I said with Rashford and these guys. These are these guys that play everywhere, but what are you? Like, that's my biggest pet peeve in football. It's more so with the strikers, because we've probably got them at all clubs. This guy can play on the left, can play in the middle. I think Mount's problem is he's been used out wide, been used in a 10. I think he's an 8, been used everywhere, and it's like, what are you sort of thing. But I like Mount, man. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that, Rashad. Mount is quality. People just got an agenda. That's it. Don't get it twisted. When I'm speaking to Matisse and that, there's therefore a Mount agenda. Right. Shout out Matisse and Rants, because that was pretty. I can't believe we spent an hour waffling about Mount on Thursday. Also, Saka has played 220 less minutes, more career assists, only 4 less career goals. Mount's plays an advanced position in all his games. He's on fraud watch for me. Oh, man. Can't lie, João Pedro's not done much. If this was FM, he probably would have ended up scoring. The thing here is Chelsea fan base don't know balls, so they don't know how to defend Mount. That's harsh. Every fan base got some idiots. That should be 4-1. Watford's best chance dealt with. Good save by their keeper. By Liverpool's keeper. Apologies. It's offside anyway, so it sums up Watford's day, really. And the point about the Champions League is correct. Mount was playing well. I can't lie. I remember when Mount ripped Camavinga against Rennes. But to be fair, Camavinga didn't have the best of seasons for Rennes in what was his last year. Big save by the Liverpool keeper. Apologies. Maybe Salah should do a lot better. Henderson calls for it. Being chased. I mean, the closing 15, 20 minutes has been Watford's best opportunities, isn't it? The game's been slightly more even. If you didn't know the scorelines, you would say it's a bit more of an even contest. Fabio Cannavaro in the ground. What's it? Has he got a link to Watford? I know they've got Italian owners. Don't know his link, but he's there. Chelsea fans praise Mount for what any footballer should do run about. And they do. But Arsenal fans do that with Lacazette. I've seen United fans do it with... So anytime you say he puts in a shift, he works hard, that means it's overcompensating. And Mount is key to the press and is somewhat a link to midfield and attack. There's no stats to show it, but he needs to hold bench for a few games. That's it. He just looks burnt out, man. And I don't know what it is, but whether they played on a regular basis in the Euros or not, everyone that went to the Euros for England looks like there's a good ball in by Salah. Again, someone needs to attack it. But as I was saying, it looks like everyone's had some hangover. Saka had it, maybe turned a corner now. Shaw had it to a degree. Sancho's had it. Chilwell's had it. A couple man have had it still. Probably a couple of Mount, as I said, couple other guys as well. Salah puts it into the box. Can't get past the head of Van Dijk. Sissoko, Hernandez. This Hernandez, brother, you are shit, man. And he's getting everything he does. It's a throw into Watford. DG, any thoughts on getting a coaching badge? I've got a couple coaching badges. I want to get my level. It's on my list of things to do. I want to get my level 3 and them things, man. Coaching and talent ID, I love it. Don't get twisted. I love YouTube and Twitch and whatnot, but I'd love to be out there. But we got to use what we got, man. Foden as well, dead in the Euros, barely played. To be honest with you, Foden was built up as the poster boy. Grealish was better than him. Saka was better than him, and they weren't nothing to scream and shout about. So yeah, there is some sort of, I don't know, Kane as well. You know, Rooney defending him. There's something going on. Not gonna lie, Kane, I thought with 2 weeks he's back. Didn't think we'd be in here in October. I don't know how many goals he's got in the league, if he's got any goals in the league. Matip. Nico Williams. Not long left, people. We're a minute ahead, so let me make this accurately reflect where we're at. That's where we're at. Tomiskas, Ox, Henderson. One love to all of you lot tuned in. As I said, people, the good times are not over yet because we're going over to YouTube for Brentford versus Chelsea. Tomorrow, I'm back here for Newcastle Spurs. Unfortunately, yeah, Spurs. We're going to actually watch Spurs, folks. But what can you do, man? Fantastic play from Liverpool. What's saying that it fell to the Ox. And that's where the chance dies, isn't it? Ngatia. Again, I keep saying it, but man of the match. Guys, who is the most underrated player in the Prem? I'd have to sit down and think about it. Oh, Keita got ripped there by cleverly. Chucho Hernandez. Underrated, that's a tough one. I'd really have to sit down and think about it. On the spot, I can't really think, really. Ball in, Saar, creep round the back. João Pedro keeps it alive. It's still alive. Saar swings acrobatically at it. Liverpool deal with it, and Van Dijk takes a chop for his problems. Hands down, Smith Rowe. I am with it. I'm with an Arsenal, man. Why not? Mane. At Chelsea, we've lacked depth in them inside forward positions. Pulisic can't stay fit. He's actually not fit at this moment. Ziyech just isn't working. Again, surely his Chelsea don't persist with guys that are flopping, and really unimpressed with what Hakim Ziyech has come to the Prem with. Havertz has been poor. Werner starting to show improvement, but long way to go. That's why Mount is overused. It's true. But you know what it is with Werner? I think Werner actually plays well. It's just once he gets into the goal or the final third, there's something that happens in this guy's brain and he just moves mad. That's probably why his days are numbered. And to be honest, if Newcastle really want him, you might as well flog him. It sounds stupid, but Werner does everything else I think a manager would want apart from obviously being clinical. It makes sense. You've also gone on to say, big up you, Jordan, as well, for being a Chelsea fan. Nothing to do with this channel, but you're here. We need to bring in new attackers. I personally want Rafinha and Chiesa, both direct and can beat a man 1v1. We lack that in our team. Chiesa, probably difficult because, didn't Liverpool and you lot bid 100 million and Juventus said no. Rafinha could be done. His agent is Deco and he's talked it up. So why not? Bro, Hakim Ziyech. What was the Chelsea watch along I was doing? I think it was Zenit. Not Zenit, Juventus, sorry. Stinking up the place. Stinking up the place, man. I can't lie. I didn't think. Obviously, you need to add a bit of Dutch tax and stuff. But when a player comes to a league and you get to watch them on a more scrutinized basis, I didn't think. I thought his footballing IQ was a lot better, if that makes sense. But I say that with everyone. I feel that with Partey. I feel that with Ziyech. I feel that with Thiago. I felt it with Pogba when he signed. It's almost like when these players come to, like, you see them in England, it's almost like you realize they're human, if that makes sense. Good question. Depends on who's not really talked about. Not many people speak on Vardy nowadays. I don't know, man. It's a difficult one because there's many aspects to being underrated. I'd have to really sit down, man. Chelsea fans were saying Ziyech, Mahrez. Right, that's a terrible shout. Nico Williams on this right-hand side. I mean, we're into the 90 minutes. Can't imagine there's too much added on time. I'm not actually aware of any added on time. It says it on the TV. It's not actually showing anything. Box, that's a good ball to Williams. Williams, I do it for the solo thing. Williams, that's a Firmino hat-trick. I finally get my 5-0 prediction right. Hat-trick hero, Bobby Firmino. Game, set, match. That's all the fat lady is singing today. Watford, you're done out here. I told you lot, it's going to be a 5-0 affair. It is. Needed that. Call it. Should have bet on that. Wouldn't have betted on a Firmino hat-trick out of everyone in the Liverpool team. Watford laughing at it. I feel sorry for Ngatia only. Luke Shaw is the most overrated player. Damn, nailed it. Bro, I told man, they should be trying to kill this. Good play from Ox. Brilliant play from Nico Williams. Quick little savaging of Danny Rose again. Well, Danny Rose given up now, man. Man, I'm not even trying to get back. Firmino does what is very underrated, I feel, in the Premier League and definitely where Arsenal's concerned. Just get in there to tap it in, bro. Not every goal has to be glamorous. Just tap that in. And that's the end. That's all Watford had to say, people. The game's done. Liverpool 5, Watford 0. Outclassed, outmatched, out everything. And it's mad. Firmino hat-trick, goal and assist for Salah, 100-goal club for Mane. As mad as it is, I know there's injuries where Watford are concerned. As crazy as it is, I don't think Liverpool were that good by their own standards. Like, take nothing away. They were superb. They were playing, but they didn't have much to do today. Now, that shows you they can go up the gears. And 5-0, clean sheet, good day, good. Well, for me, it's his debut, that keeper who started for Liverpool. Now they can focus on what's a tough week. No injuries. Got to rest some of the fullbacks. Fraser Foster, Breading, probably going to get some footage for his YouTube channel. Yeah, now they can focus on a big week where they've got Atletico Madrid and they've obviously got Manchester United, and obviously they can do things. Fantastic there at the office where Liverpool are concerned, people. I don't know why Sissoko's their captain, my guy. I have no clue why he's their captain, but he is in it. Like, he is their captain. No clue. What a game, man. I mean, what a way to kick off the Premier League week, man. 5 goals, And was Salah even the best player on the pitch? For me, he probably was. Ngatia was Watford's best player. Fantastic performance for the travelling Liverpool fans. Commiserations to Watford. I know there's been injuries and all these things, but boy. Salah needs to get out of Watford immediately. I think he might delete that footage. Fair play, Liverpool. Salah should be captain. No lie, I want United to lose. Boy, it's a sticky one still. Like, it's a sticky one. And with that, Liverpool go top of the table with 18 points. Watford move down to 15th with 7 points. Still not in the relegation zone. Norwich have a point. Newcastle have 3, as do Burnley, Southampton, and Leeds just on top of them. So, yeah, it's a bit of a madness. Bro, Firmino done. The only thing you can criticize is that he doesn't score enough goals. And I think people overcompensate with that. But it is what it is. Are you doing a watch along for Leicester City versus Manchester United? Nah, man. You know, I'm gonna get a quick cheeky gym session in and be back for 5 p.m. for Brentford versus Chelsea, folks, which is gonna be over on YouTube. So yeah, man, I would love to, but yeah, I actually want to go gym. I can't lie, man. I want to get out of the house, get some fresh air and whatnot, man. If I'm honest with you. Crazy game, man. Crazy game. Salah scored the best goal, obviously, clearly twisting up there, man, twining up there, man, and all of these things. Fully pammed. A pamming, bro. A pamming. But yeah, on that note, though, gonna keep it moving, gonna get out of here, people. It's been fantastic to watch this 5-0 victory with Liverpool against Watford with you lot. Please make sure you support the team. You're following, you're subscribing, you're following on Amazon Prime. Subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you're following me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all of these things. Deludeguna04 and everything. Snapchat is dguna04, as in remove the deluded part and just the letter D. But on that note, again, you lot enjoy what's left of your afternoon and whatnot. Bless up. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Make sure you stay in continued health, and we'll back up again later, people, and whatnot. And like I said, make sure you're checking out your schedules on Twitch and setting your reminders, because there's a lot of content to come. On that note, though, I'm out.
There's always just that active red flag defenders I've been given, like.
Peace, people.